Well, guys, you see the just to give credits to the music piece, and obviously, come on, you should see when computer didn't wake up yet. So Dr. Z came up still to work on his patent application. You see right here, it's like the work in progress, and just to demonstrate you, it's a lot of work, really, if you think about it, going through all these details. And this very patent, it covers this very invention, and this is supposed to be a reality-based game, and part of it in this case will be like a reality-based video show. So we are missing here the advertisement. We don't want to miss it. We want to give them credit because they support YouTube and we are using it. So it's just one example how people, when they show advertisements, they increase the reach and increase really what we call a power of popular advertising by populace, by normal users. So you see here it's still amended claims, but Dr. Z had to start all over. Started from the very beginning, completely rewriting these claims, and have to admit it was terrible mistake when he submitted them in the previous form. So this is a part of a reality game called patent game, and of course there is a plurality of these games. This one is played by the inventor. Now the patent examiner has his own games, and that's a different story. But you people supposed to come and look at it and watch all these videos and everything. You know, people look at the documents and listen to what people say and look in the case and base your opinion on your analysis, on your self-discovery, because you do it on your own as a team. And here now you see new versions of the claims, and still work in progress. So just to capture this in a video, obviously we will try to do it in an audio file too, but this just to show you, because it's important, you know, for some people. Most of us are visual learners, so when you see that, it may help you. And of course Dr. Z, he's on a mission. He has his own mission, and it's kind of logical that he came up to that formulation of the mission. But if you think about the main questions that humanity has been focusing for the last 400 or 500 years, or maybe 600 years, that were formulated in a classical form, to be or not to be, that is a question. Well, new formulation is to be and not to be. How is the question? And that's where he was before he decided to take that video, because right now he's talking about these reality games, and this is just an illustration how you play, in this case, patent game. And you people supposed to come and look at all these materials and keep track of what's going on, and define who, you know, rate pay actions of participants, give honesty points, give fairness points, professionalism points to all participants, like, and also look at the self rating of participants. Like if I were giving points to myself for the the way it was written in the very first version, it's terrible. But people hired some attorneys from India, and they actually wrote it, the final version, before submitting, and it was just absolutely wrong. And I understand the frustration of the examiner when he saw it, and his advice: "Hey, go and find a professional." And I tried, honestly tried, and there are some pieces documenting that experience. But again, if we had you people following up what's going on, and I'm not talking about everybody, because I know you're busy and you want to, some of you prefer to sit and watch movies and having your own hobbies. And by the way, here are some examples of other patterns that Dr. Z found, just to read the wording. And all these people, if you go look at it, they went through a lot of troubles. Many patents took years to get granted. And as you know, the inventor, me in this case, have been fighting this for a long time. And he deserves, in my opinion, he deserves some points for persistence and really fighting for a good idea, because I think it's a good idea to reward creativity, learning, and doing right things. And he stuck to this, to his guns, and been doing it for the last 7 years. You see, not sleeping at night. Like, you see how dark it is? So, and it's not all fabricated. It's not like he does it just for capture this video, no. And of course, people of the future, they know that. And I'm not talking about that distant future, how there is singularity point which is supposed to come and make artificial intelligence more powerful than us and make us obsolete. So there is another singularity point for that artificial intelligence that will create their own, in their own image, their creation that will make obsolete them, and so on and so on. So at a certain point, there will be artificial intelligence, which will be, since everything is developing in a spiral, according to Hegel's, German philosopher, theory, and it will come to the point where there will be people, whatever, intelligence, there will be intelligence that can look back in time by using computers and see exactly what you see now. And they will see you looking at it, because they will have technology. It's not like anything in fantasy. It's a part of course, a game of thoughts and ideas. And it's a question, you believe in it or don't, that's a different question. At this moment is, you want to play it or not. And how do you know unless you try it? So right now, when you watch it, you're already trying to understand, maybe, or just to play interesting game, to try to find interesting stuff. And I really hope that if you spend a little bit more time, you will see how it can benefit you to solve that problem, how to be and not to be at the same time, and self-discovery of yourself. But that is a different story. What the object of the game, one of the objects, is self-discovery of yourself, your true self. And it's already 10 minutes, and I hope you will come and make it 2 minutes. Anyone who can make this 2 minutes gets a prize, especially people of the future. You people get incredible prizes, you know about that, right?